Hi, I'm Brendo. I taught Poi Transitions with the body. We went over 3 basic things: bumps, wraps, and body turns. So a bump, hitting it across your body to change the direction of your poi, no matter where it's spinning. You can go all over and give yourself nice bruises. It's awesome. What it basically looks like is, if I'm spinning in reverse, I can pop my elbow out, and then I'm going to create a shelf, and then shoot it back forward. If I'm spinning in forwards, I create a shelf, and then I flip it back and spin back into reverse. Same thing, I get that, so that's in the wheel plane. I could be spinning in wall plane and bounce it around my forearm. I can bounce it around my bicep. I can be spinning split time, same direction, and all of a sudden, instead of doing a stall like that, I can stall on my body with a bump. Pop. Or pop. Like that. We went over slightly shorter chains to go a little bit further down the body, and you can go a little bit faster with that, where you can just be bumping all over your forearms, and you can create patterns with those types of bumps. Also, again, we can work with our entire body. We can go from the top and even sometimes around the neck and back, so all the way down to our feet and our legs, where we're just going over and under either body part, any which direction and any which way. You can figure those out kind of all on your own. It's good to play with them and figure out, okay, where is this going to tangle up here like that if I do then, and figure out how all that's going to work. Generally, as you come in, it's going to go back the same way. It's going to go back from whence it came. Those are bumps. We did wraps, which you can do single-handedly. And it's just sticking your hand out, palm forward, or fingers forward, and letting the rope or tether or chain wrap around your open palm. If you go a little bit too forward, you're not going to get a great wrap and you're not going to get a great return. Another trick, as you're landing, make sure that you feed into the stop and the stall, and that will give you momentum to then swoosh it back the other way from whence it came. Also doing with those, you can then put them together, and you can do spiral wraps, which will then pop in, so you let them spiral all the way in, and again having them stall and then sending them back whence they came, and you give them a little bit of pop momentum, and they really pop in and out. The poi turns with the body, so the body turns, really they focus on real, R-E-E-L, transitions and spins and direction changes. So as I'm spinning forwards and I'm facing you, or I'm facing this direction, I can hook that under, and instead of doing a bump and bumping backwards like that, so now it's in reverse, if I spin forward and I'm going to turn to the non-native side, so I'm going to turn away from the camera, pull and push, and now it's a turn. And it's sort of a body tracer type turn. You can turn into it. That's more of like a weird anti-spin turn where you are tucking and then kind of leaving it freeze as a bump and then shooting out. The much more smoother in-spin turn would be spinning forward, under the arm, turn, and shoot. And so now it's going, to me, it's going reverse. It's still going the forwards way, but I have changed the direction. Also, same thing with the legs. You can do this. Figured out that turning away from the poi. So as the poi comes here, same thing. We're going to swoop it this way. We're just going to swoop it under our legs. and doing that pivot and pirouette on that foot, on the opposite foot, not the one that's raised, because that would be very difficult and that would be very strange. So down and swoosh. Same sort of thing of under and swoosh. And that's it. And that is the Poi Recaps class. Thanks for watching.